You ever have one of those days that's supposed to be simple? Like, you've got a plan, a clear goal. You're not looking for trouble, just trying to do something good for someone you love, and then out of nowhere, something hits you right in the chest. Not a punch, not even a word. Just a look. A look that tells you, before you even open your mouth, that you don't belong. It was just past 2 o'clock when I pulled into the lot. Place was called Sterling Ridge Luxury Autos, nestled in a quiet corner of Calabasas's white marble walls, glass showroom, valet out front. I parked my old black F-150 in the far corner, away from the Ferraris and Range Rovers. My boots hit the pavement scuffed from years of wear, my hoodie stretched at the sleeves, jeans a little faded. Didn't bother me. I knew what I came there to do. I had it all planned out. Inside that showroom sat a 2025 Maserati MC20. White as fresh paint. Blood red leather interior. The kind of car you don't buy unless you mean it. My wife, Lila, saw it 6 months ago in a magazine and smiled like a kid. Said it was beautiful, but in that dreamy, this will never be us kind of way. And I thought, what if it could be us? No anniversary, no holiday. Just because. I'd saved for years. Took side jobs, drove night security in Southgate, even sold off a vintage Colt my dad left me. Made the appointment a week ahead with a sales guy named Vincent. I was 15 minutes early, enough time to breathe, to feel good about it. Halfway to the front door, 2 security guards stepped in. One tall and built like a street lamp, the other stocky with a buzz cut and wraparound shades. Didn't smile, didn't ask if I needed help. Just, "Sir, this is a private facility. Do you have business here?" I nodded, polite. "Yeah, I've got a 215 with Vincent. Elijah Moore." The shorter one scoffed. "We've had folks try that line before. You'll need to leave. I have the confirmation. I can show. We don't verify phones in the lot. You need to exit the premises or we'll involve law enforcement." It wasn't about policy. I could hear it in his tone. It was about how I looked. They saw a black man in work boots and thought I was there to gawk or steal rims. My chest tightened, but I didn't flare up. I'd seen worse in Fallujah. I knew how to breathe through it. I held up the phone anyway. The guy didn't even glance. "You're making a mistake," I said. "Tell Vincent he lost a sale." They didn't respond. Didn't blink. I turned, walked back to my truck. Sat there for a while, engine off, hands on the wheel. Heart steady, but heavy. Then I picked up the phone and made a call. "Glenn," I said when he picked up, "I need a favor. Bring the guys. No questions. Just, where you at?" By 2:35, a matte black Tahoe rolled in and parked 2 spots over. Out stepped Glenn Harper, Kane Delgado, Marcus Reeve, and Troy Langston. 4 men who served with me in Echo Unit. Different colors, different stories, same scars. Navy SEALs, each one. They didn't need context. Just a glance. I nodded toward the showroom. They turned me away. Didn't even check. Said I didn't belong. Kane cracked his knuckles. "You want loud or subtle?" "Subtle," I said, "but sharp." We walked in slow. Guards had vanished, either watching from a camera or deciding this wasn't their moment. The doors hissed open. Inside, polished floors, soft jazz, fragrance that smelled like expensive wood. Vincent spotted us. Young guy, bleach blonde fade, slim-cut suit, teeth too perfect. He stood halfway. "How can I help you guys?" I stepped forward. I had an appointment. Elijah Moore. His eyes widened. "Oh, Mr. Moore. I didn't know you'd." I did. I was here. Got turned away before I could step in. He looked toward the front desk, then the security monitors. "Tool get Mr. Feldman, our GM." When Feldman came out, he looked like he'd been interrupted mid-golf swing. Tan, combed back silver hair, navy sport coat, smug smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. "Gentlemen," he said, "there seems to have been a misunderstanding." "No," I said, voice calm. "There was a judgment, based on boots, skin, and a hoodie." He chuckled nervously. "Well, our security's been on edge lately, break-ins and such." Glenn folded his arms. "They didn't even ask for his name. You think thieves make appointments? Feldman shifted. We'd hate for this to escalate. Marcus smiled dry. Oh, this is the de-escalation. I turned to leave. We're done here. Feldman tried again. We could offer service incentives, a detail package. You think this is about free oil changes? We walked out. Back in the truck, Glenn looked at me. You good? I shrugged. Tired. Not surprised. Just tired. Let's go somewhere where they remember what respect means, Kane said. And that's how we ended up at Monarch Prestige Motors. Smaller, tucked behind a vegan cafe and a dog groomer in Venice. No marble, no valet, but a man named Julio met us at the door, eyes kind, hands calloused. Elijah Moore? I nodded. My brother served with your unit in Mosul, he said. Said you saved him when the convoy flipped. Didn't know it was you till I saw the name. We shook hands. A real handshake. He showed us the car. Same model. Same interior. Already detailed, ready for delivery. No dress code here, Julio said. Only standard is honor. I paid full price. No haggling. Just peace. The next morning, a letter appeared buried on Sterling Ridge's website, some corporate apology wrapped in lawyer-safe words. No name, no admission. But someone inside leaked the footage. A clip of me standing outside, phone in hand, being turned away. No raised voices, just quiet dismissal. By noon, it was viral. By evening, it was national. And that dealership? They didn't see it coming. Customers canceled orders. Investors pulled inquiries. And I didn't post once. Didn't have to. Later that week, I got a message from a young mechanic in Bakersfield. Said he watched the video with his dad, who served in Vietnam. Said it made them cry. Another came from a single mom in Phoenix. Said she printed my photo, taped it to her son's locker, told him, that's what real strength looks like. Funny how I never wanted to be a symbol. I just didn't want to feel small. Now, that Maserati sits in our driveway, but it's not a trophy. It's a reminder. That dignity still means something. That quiet doesn't mean weak. And that sometimes, when you walk away from the noise, the whole world finally hears you. If you've ever been judged before you could speak, if you've ever been looked at like a problem instead of a person, drop a comment. Tell me what you did, or what you wish you'd done. Because this ain't just my story. It's ours. And if you felt something, share it. Let the quiet spread. Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's story on Store of Good Stories. If this story touched your heart or made you think, don't forget to hit like and share the video to spread this positive message to more people. And if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the meaningful stories we share every week. Your support is the biggest motivation for Store of Good Stories to keep bringing heartfelt and valuable stories to you. See you in the next video.